screwed it all up as if I just closed it down overnight.
Yeah, right.
But then you've got to set up all the other stuff again on these pages. So yeah, it's a no-win situation. Okay. Play video. Of course you couldn't play video. Don't you think? Yeah, watch. And there's one of these that always plays up, just for no reason. It just pisses me off. 1 minute resumed. No, I don't want to create a post. I want to go in there and see resumed 2 minutes ago now. Okay. Right, we're on board and we'll go good. I'll try and get this everything up to date as best I can.
Righto. Went down, start, and it's taken quite a while to get it all up and running again, so we again do apologise for that delay and that interruption, but we've got you back live again now, so I hope you have rejoined us, and we'll get started on this particular game between Gold Coast Blue and Condamine. At the moment, Gold Coast leading 11-1 after the fourth end. Well, Lawman.
Yes.
Frustrating?
Mate, myself for Robbie.
Yeah.
But, yeah, anyway, it is what it is, and, yeah, hopefully people understand. We're doing our best, and, yeah, these other rinks, 8-0 Gold Coast on the next rink, and they end one, what, are they... Yeah, can't make that out. Zip all by the look of it.
Oh, no, the middle ones.
Oh, right, okay. So
the one
that's covered up. Can you see that?
No, I can't.
All right. It's coming up anyway. We'll get the up-to-dates for you pretty soon, folks.
Now they've got some interesting situations to deal with on the green here now, Lawman. That strobing effect from the lights coming through the curtains must be causing a bit of difficulty with your length.
Great effect.
Yeah.
We'll have flashing lights next. We've got flashing bowls.
So if you're affected by strobe lighting, maybe you better alternate your TV sets.
All right, we'll have a rundown of the teams. A lot of these Gold Coasters are pretty well known around the bowls world. I'll give you a rundown. Brenda Thompson, who's leading off. She's playing with the aerodynamic size 3, the purpley speckly ones. Brenda's played 80-plus state games for Queensland, and also played in the Australian A team in years gone by. Gail Crompton, a prolific state winner, champions, club this, club district that works. Gail's playing with a red line, a total red line, and they're the maroon ones. And as she said to me, they're not red, they're not purple, they're maroon. Anyway, she's playing with a size 3, and Gail's playing in the over 60s. She was shy telling me that one. And Karen Goldsworthy, equally the same. She's shy telling me she's in the over 60s as well. I don't know these women. Worried about their ages. What do you think? Aerodynamics for Karen. They're 2.5, and they're the black and white ones. They stand out big time on the green. And, of course, Bolivia Millerick, the 29-year-old twin, and I'm assured she's the oldest of the two, if you're listening, Cass. And as we know, Bolivia's played for Australia and several games for the state. She's a real true Taylor girl. She's playing with Taylor SR size 3, yellow and green specs. And yeah, that is a team, a formidable team in any competition.
Condamine have got their task ahead of them, and judging by the scoreboard, they're going to have to really start to get started in this game. Just to run through the team lineup for Condamine. Caroline Hope is their lead. This was her first time in the district sides. She's a newbie. She's playing with dynamic 2.5s. She's from Chinchilla, and she's got the rainbow coloured bowls you might be able to see on the screen there. Sharon Duhanel is also from Chinchilla, and she's second. She's playing with SRV zeros, so quite a small bowl, and I looked at Sharon's hand and she's got a very small hand. Her colour is red, although she said they were, I forgot what she said it was, but I said red. That's what I wrote down. And Florence Henderson. Now let me think where I've heard that name before. Was that the Brady Bunch? Anyway, Florence Henderson from Dalby, and she's playing with Taylor 2s, and she's got a purple coloured bowl you might be able to pick up on the screen there. And their skip, Wendy Adcock from Taroom. She's playing with dynamic 3s, and that's the green bowl you might be able to see on the screen. So they're the Chinchilla lineup. They've had 1 win and 1 loss so far today.
Just bear with me, I'm just going to share this just so we can get our viewers up to date.
Well, at the moment, Gold Coast holding maybe 2. That's the maroon. Didn't get the signal, but I think the red bowl or the maroon bowl was Gail Crompton's. And of course the winning bowl was Bolivia's. Okay, Robbie's already up to scratch on the other 2 greens with 6-2 for Gold Coast, with Olivia Bloomfield over Barbara McDonald, and Serena Matthews 8-0 over Valmay Bradshaw. And the big board 25-3.
And our roving reporter, Christine, who's been doing the rinks for us, all team and rinks for us all day. Bundaberg 14, Port Curtis 9, that's after 12 ends. Mackay 17, Tropical Far North Queensland 8, and that's after 12 as well. And then we've got Central on 12, Burnett on 6, and that's on 12. We've got Fraser Coast White on 11, Leichhardt 8, and that's after 11 ends. Thanks, Christine. Cheers, mate.
Okay, good start for Brenda here. 18 inches short. And Caroline coming down with her rainbow coloured bowls. They certainly stand out. Probably just off the screen behind the Bowls Queensland insignia on the screen there. Brenda's dynamic 3s. She's got those purple speckled coloured bowls. Caroline tells me she's the handicap champion for the Chinchilla. So she's obviously one of their top bowlers.
Excellent. Did she tell you how long she's been playing?
No, she didn't. No. I didn't get a chance to ask her that.
Well, she's not too old anyway, so she couldn't have been too long.
Good bowl.
Good effort, yep.
Gail Crompton took out the Club-Tweed Seniors Championship on the weekend. I watched her game. Had a good run.
You had a chance to have a game with Gail?
I haven't played against Gail, no, I haven't. No. I think she'd thrashed the pants off me.
That's uncharacteristic. Dick, easy for me to say. But early. Yeah, just looking across the rinks there, there's a lot of talent on that Gold Coast
certainly is.
Side, isn't there? Everywhere you look.
Yep.
State players, internationals. Got Emma over there, who plays for Canada. And maybe you can tell us a little bit about Serena's last escapade.
She's just set the world record for continuous bowls. You were there, Lorman, I believe.
I was, yeah.
It was 36 hours, was it? How much?
It was about that. I can't tell you exactly, but yeah.
And they only had 5-minute break every hour for toilet break or whatever it might have been.
And sometimes they weren't even taking that.
No.
It was amazing.
36
And still
hours.
playing great bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, the standard didn't drop off. And I had to, I went home and went to bed and came back and there was still good standard. Brilliant.
Of course, Serena in the Australian para side. And does a lot for para bowling around the district.
Great ambassador. Absolutely. And she's won our share of medals too, hasn't she?
She has. No, I can't remember. Was it a gold or silver in the last
I think she got one of each.
Did she get one of each?
Yeah.
Okay, Karen just coming back behind the jack here.
Actually, when I think about it, this side, I'll just check it. Bolivia? Is that your side that won the state fours last year?
No, we had Julie Keegan and Cheryl Heath.
All right, so you're like Karen. Yeah, just checking with Bolivia there. I was up at the Sunshine Coast when the finals of the ladies fours was played, and Bolivia and Karen were in that side.
Right.
With Julie Keegan and I didn't catch the other name. I should know.
Pretty fair side. Pretty fair side.
Yeah.
Okay, Gold Coast holding 2 at the moment.
Bolivia's sister Cass is setting the world on fire down in Victoria too.
Yeah. Nice setup down there too on the Murray, where she's is she bowls coordinator along with her partner.
I'm not sure if she does have a position down there, obviously, and she you can see she's very involved with the club, but her job description I'm not too sure.
Right.
Probably Kevin's too IC to her.
Could be at home anyway. Okay, here comes Bolivia now, trying to add an extra shot to the 2 they're already holding. That's a nice bowl. She's been bowling well so far. Unfortunately, our viewers haven't been able to see it, but I can assure you she's been bowling like that.
What touch, eh?
Yep, for the first 4 ends.
And we've got Rent a Crowd here, if you can, of course, if you can hear them. And they've quietened down.
Okay, Wendy's just tried to get her bowls, get those bowls out with a bit of weight. Just missed. Looks like Bolivia's going long.
Beautiful backswing and follow through, if you notice.
That's slowed down a heap.
Yeah, that might be just stopping what she wants.
Yeah, it did too. Holding 3. Okay, Wendy.
Yep, it's not all about putting them on the jack.
Wendy Adcock from Taroom Bowling Club.
What a great effort.
Nice shot. Oh, bad luck. Just ran through it. 3 shots to Gold Coast.
That was a good effort, wasn't it?
Was. Had the line. Well, Troy Jamieson is your best friend, Robbie. He says Robbie has certainly earned a few scotches at the end of play today. And I can assure you he probably will have a couple. And Damien Delgado says, afternoon, Lawman.
Hey, Demo.
Damien, of course, another Australian representative in the para bowls, along with Selena.
And medalist.
And medalist, of course. And also Club Tweed player.
Got James Dalrymple there. A boys from Tamworth. I thought he was from up north. There you go. There might be two of you, James. And Johnny Walker. Hello, man from Pialba, Harvey Bay. Yes, see you there later in the year, mate. Looking forward to that. Is it? Yep, just been told you're probably working down there in Tamworth, James. So, yep, the boys know of you more than I do. We've got thumbs up here from S the Turner. She's probably saying, thank God I can stop doing the housework or work at work, and now I can get back on to watching live stream. And Nathan Lewis is being sarcastic and saying close game. Not. Afternoon, lawman. Watching from Kevin Kirkhole's... Kelvin Kirkhole's Aero Bowls World, Mermaid Beach. It's $25 a plug, mate, and that's 2 you've had today. We'll get the bill set to you. Nice bowl.
The Reds and the Maroons against each other here. Sharon Duhanel with the red bowl and Gail Crompton with the maroon. Just missed. Nice bowl here from Gail. Nickname is called Radar. For good reason.
Yeah, that is her nickname, isn't it?
Yep.
I asked her what his nickname was. She was too
Too shy?
Shy to say it, yeah, I guess. And I think it was her state player mates who christened her that.
Karen Goldsworthy with those distinctive white bowls.
Is Karen playing out of Broadbeach?
I don't know where she plays.
I think she does. Think.
Good bowl. Nice bowl. Good length from Florence, just off line.
She's that bad.
Certainly piling the pressure on here. Gold Coast. Another one in the head. Nice target if you want to drive, but the ladies don't tend to drive that much, do they?
Yes. Bolivia's got a thunderous drive on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She won't want to drive at that.
Oh, she would if it was the other way around.
Might have.
Here's a good bowl.
Yes.
Great answer.
Well, why drive when you can do that?
Yeah, that's going to be hard to get out too, isn't it? Got to hit Karen's bowl and hope that purple bowl goes past the jack. And Gail will be trying that. Bolivia, rather.
Well, she's holding one, at least. Depends on how close that purple bowl is. Another great bowl.
Yeah, that may change it up. It's opened up the gap between Karen's bowl and the jack to go clean.
Do you think she can get through
on
there?
her backhand? I think so.
Risky.
Yeah, but, you know, the risk is worth it, isn't it?
Well, with the lead they got, I suppose. That's
Yeah, and can afford to drop one,
Yeah.
too. What a great bowl.
nice bowl.
Absolutely perfect bowl.
Oh, yes. And looks as though she's got shot.
Yeah.
And maybe Bolivia might go at this. Yep, as you said, Lorman coming through there onto the purple.
Yeah, well, she'd have to play a decent weight. It could go wrong for her,
take
but
both of them out.
probably only go another one, maybe another two down. But yeah, if she gets it right.
It's a tough shot. Yeah, that's what she looks at. Hit the purple, take the green one with it.
This bowl at the bottom of the screen, that's Condamine's bowl, or
Yeah, that's Condamine's, the red one.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Gold Coast. No,
There's a Gold Coast at the back, so they've got back bowl.
controlled.
Nice. Looking good. No,
Half a bowl wide. You don't see many as happy as her on the green,
she's always smiling.
winning or losing. Not that she would lose this too
Don't
often.
lose many. Ooh, doesn't want to knock that up. Got the one.
And a good one. Was really under the pump there, wasn't she?
Yes,
Before that bowl came down.
the risky bowl, but she was going for it.
Needed another in the head and she got the absolute. Got a few messages here. For Zimmerman, I think I might take a trip to the Goldie and check this out. Good idea, mate. Good idea. And the state championships are on directly after this, commencing next Monday with the mixed pairs for 3 days at Musgrave. But in case you didn't hear earlier when we announced it, but tomorrow's at Musgrave, continuation of this, the sides championships. Friday is at Helensvale and Saturday at Broadbeach. And they'll sort out the divisions come late Friday as to who's there playing in the playoffs, male and female.
Christine's just let us know that Karen Goldsworthy plays for Broadbeach and she thinks Cleveland as well.
Cleveland as well?
Yep.
Okay. They've got nice greens at Cleveland. I mean, we know they've got nice greens at Broadbeach, but yeah, I haven't played on a bad green at Cleveland for many, many years.
I played there in the state champs a few years back and it rained and it was boggy and it was slow and
Yeah, they don't
wasn't
pay the
fun.
rates out there, mate, I tell you.
Was that it?
Lady Di, Diane Cunnington. Great bowl, Wendy. That was 20 minutes ago. Where have you been, Diane? Diana Cunnington won the first ever Ladies Australian Indoor Championship down at Tweed, the first one.
Right.
And may have won it more than once. I think she won the over 60 pairs either last year or the year before in the state or the AR, one or the other.
Well-known name. And another Club Tweed bowler.
Yep.
Okay, here's Sharon Duhanel.
We've got who?
The Lacey Kells asking whether we have any idea who will be on the live stream tomorrow at Musgrave.
We're just getting that information for you now. Okay, in the morning game, starting at 8:30, Fraser Coast v Downs. And the afternoon game, which starts at 11:50, Maranoa Warrego versus Port Curtis. And the last game of the day at 2:35, Moreton Bay v North Queensland.
So they're the men's games tomorrow at Musgrave.
Windy Hill. Building a great side out there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Am I back on? Am I on? I think. Yeah, with Baker there and Ryan Bester, etc., and some new signings. I think.
Aaron Sheriff, reserve. Well, that's not too bad, is it, for a reserve?
Yeah, and that's if he's available. I know that's why he's not playing right throughout. Otherwise, he would be first picked, I guess.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he goes all right.
He's picked up the jack.
Oh, here we go. Philip Shaw. Hi, lawman. Miss you at Rabina today. Yeah, mate. Judy calls. Tell me you won it. I know you was playing with Bobby Hines. Give me an update.
Okay, that bowl from Florence Henderson, holding one for Condamine at the moment. Karen Goldsworthy replying. Just got knocked out. Took some shrapnel.
Yeah, Phil Shaw, he's our new president out there at Rabina, and such a positive guy, and he's going to get things done along with the supportive committee.
Another good bowl from Florence. Might even be three. There's a red bowl at the back from Sharon Duhanel's bowl, just on the edge of the ditch.
Somebody's having a walk on the other rink.
How would you be with this strobing effect across the rink? Does that worry you?
I'm half blind anyway, so it wouldn't matter. There's a good shelf to walk off there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Tell you what, it was blinding me driving up here this morning with the sun hitting me in the face, coming from Helensvale through up towards Paradise Point. Mate, that was hard work. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Could have been raining.
Supposed to have. That's okay. What do you reckon Wendy will do here? She's holding 2.
She's going to stay on the forehand, I suppose. Have a bowl on either side of the head. Maybe cover just behind Jack on a draw.
As you say, probably Bolivia is going to try and get off that shelf that the 2 bowls are supplying. She's been held up.
That was good with a miss.
Looking good. She's around. And she's got
the
ball and the jack.
Brilliant.
Was there any doubt?
Nah, pretty to watch, eh?
Yeah.
You can just see her in a green and gold, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Might be far away.
I think she's been there, but I'm thinking, Commonwealth Games, World Bowls.
Yep.
That's...
oh, she's got so many years to go, hasn't she?
Yeah, 29.
Yeah. That'll be 29 again, Lawman.
That's a third of my age. Well, not quite. It's getting a bit milky, that screen now, isn't it? Probably more so mine than yours.
You got the sun directly on it. Afternoon sun starting to come down below the awning beside us, and we're getting bathed in sunshine. On the Gold Coast.
I'm good, how are you?
45.5 on the big board. Condamine have got it ahead of them. Looks like they're playing short. Changing it up a bit. That's an interesting tactic. They've been winning long and they've decided to go short.
Got Christine White, Ripper Bowl B. Wasn't it? Wow, 18-2.
Wondering where those white lines come from. They're the gaps between the curtains and the sunshine streaming through from the west.
Yeah, good correction, Brenda.
Nice bowl.
I think the wind got her first one.
Solar wind.
This is well pointed.
Looks looking good.
Half a bowl.
And Caroline's the only one in this group of 8 who's the first timer. All the rest have represented their districts before.
Girls getting excited. I think that was only a draw shot. It was always a bit tight there, but I think it's widened up, that hand.
Strange, isn't it?
Yep. Even the state players can struggle sometimes,
Yeah.
can't they? That's encouraging for
Us.
mere mortals.
There's a nice bowl.
Beautiful.
Lovely bowl, Sharon Duhanel. I mentioned earlier, president of the Chinchilla Club. And she tells me she's the all-round everything. President, games coordinator, you name it, she is it.
See, well pointed.
Another good bowl. Chinchilla making a comeback. Chinchilla, sorry, Condamine. Chinchilla's the club.
That was close.
There's 2 Chinchilla players in it, so it's half right.
Yeah, don't look now. Nothing. Deserve better, eh?
Well, the Gold Coast tactics to shorten it hasn't done them any favours. Condamine holding 2 shots at the moment.
And no real target. She's probably forced an absolute draw, and she could play it either hand. Favouring the forehand. Has the weight.
Just a bit
Oh, it
short.
was a touch short, yeah.
Good line.
And she's still smiling.
Wendy trying to add, but I think she's just a bit too long.
Yep, ball wider. And
She's coming in close this time.
she's going to finish
Just
under.
falling under again.
Yeah.
That's encouraging for Condamine. 2 shots, 1 to come.
And open for a open draw, sit on her own bowl maybe.
These are the free kicks.
Yep. Two. Double the score.
Yep. poor old Caroline. She ripped her shorts earlier today playing one of the earlier games and didn't have a change of clothing, and she was most embarrassed. So we do, our thoughts go out to her.
Good on her for holding her head high. Mikey Watts still watching from Aberystwyth, Wales.
Mike's not on, Norman.
Alison Van. Yep. God bless her. Shot bowl. All up to date then.
Still one to Gold Coast. Brenda one to come.
There's a shot underneath. No. Just break short.
Just falling short underneath the line. Still one to Gold Coast. Maybe two. Probably just the one that's probably taken the second one out.
It's gone to sleepy times, eh?
A little bit short. A couple at the back, but now I wonder our thoughts about the changing in the carpet with a bit of sunshine on it, a bit more heat on it, might be changing the speed.
Yep. Watch this takeoff.
Could be two to Gold Coast. Hold the phone.
Gentle rub was enough, I think.
Maybe that's 1-2 Condamine. Yep. Wendy thinks they've got it, so one to Condamine at the moment.
This is tight and holding. Yep.
Ooh, might have been a good bad shot. She didn't want to knock that other one of Brenda Thompson's up.
Thought he was going to hold up better than that. I mean, it was always tight, but yeah, the way that this obviously the forehand coming towards us is the wider hand, but still getting plenty turn on the backhand. This will take off. All right, around the greens. Thanks again, Christine from Bowls, Queensland. Bundaberg on 26, Paul Curtis on 14, and that's after 24 ends. Mackay on 39, Tropical Far North Queensland on 15. That was after 27 ends. Central 23, Burnett 12 on 24 ends. And rounding up, Fraser Coast White 27, Leichhardt 20, and that's after 27 ends. Thank you.
Almost knocked Caroline's bowl in, but I think they're still just one up.
Yep.
Condamine.
It's an open draw on the backhand, but there's plenty things to come up on the forehand. Sit a bowl.
Couple of Brenda's bowls she can knock up.
I can't mind only got one that last end. I thought it was two.
Here's a good bowl from Wendy. Right on the jack. Lovely bowl. And might have even pushed Caroline's bowl at the back there into a scoring roll. See what Karen thinks.
It's two and a measure, isn't it?
She called out something, one down at least. Calling on the backhand. Oh, a nice smooth delivery.
Needs some run.
Needs some extra legs. They've taken one out. And measure for second.
They'll be fighting for everyone they can get.
Yep. Well, why wouldn't you?
Yep, it's only one. Oh, is that it?
Two. Still going. The purple. No, just short. 2 to Condamine.
Well, string a couple of ends together and
That's looking healthier now.
make the Gold Coast think about it.
18-5. Unfortunately, Serena Matthews has got it all over Balmain Bradshaw. 20-0 at the moment.
Yep, they're on the board. They've got one.
They've got one now, have they?
Yeah. It's always nice to get that one.
Nothing worse than the duck.
I've been there. I've been there. On the receiving end. quiet in here, isn't it?
It is.
It wouldn't be that way with the men. Can you imagine what it's going to be like at Broadbeach
Tomorrow.
on the weekend
Mm.
with the 4 top sides playing off? 4 or 5, I can't remember exactly how they the format is.
I'm off to Sydney to visit my mum for Mother's Day, so I'll miss it. I'll watch it on the streaming now.
Does Mum bowl?
No, she's 96 now.
96. Never too late to start, they tell me.
She used to bowl.
There you go.
Yeah, she was a keen bowler. But no, not anymore.
You're there, Robbie. You can't see you because of that light. Is it the top 4 playoff or 5 or positions? Top 4. So that's 4's Division 1. Then I'll play round robin. Yep, excellent. That's it.
Sharon's bowl coming in nicely for shot. Sharon's bowl, a size 0. It's almost like a carpet bowl, isn't it? Like an indoor carpet bowl.
Absolutely. And there is smaller.
Are there?
Double O.
Really?
Yeah. Triple O? Wow. I've never seen a triple O.
Another good bowler. She knows how to handle them.
So she's the Jackie of all trades, is she?
Yes. President come everything.
She looks like a woman on a mission, doesn't she?
Okay, Florence has got a good line. I'll just pushed Sharon's ball up, made sure of it. Oh. Had potential for a little while there.
I thought she was going to be getting another hole then because
Yeah.
she's gone through a few.
Yeah. Florence is going to come underneath.
Steered that one. Handy there.
Yeah, could cut 1 or 2 out.
Well, all the girls will be feeling the pinch now at this time of the day. Been
Long
bowling
day.
what have they been bowling for? 2, 4.5, probably 6 and a touch hours up to now.
And they've got to back up again tomorrow.
And the day after. And the day after. It's quite grueling, I would imagine, especially My vintage. There you go. We did say that was a good ball, but finished with Karen, and that's where it ended up.
Okay, Bolivia trying to set off Karen's bowl, consolidate Karen's bowl.
Beautiful weight.
Nice bowl, look at this. Another toucher. Wendy might try and sit off that white bowl of Karen's, but she's just running. She's going to just get under and just flip it. Made sure of the 2 for Gold Coast.
She was half an inch out of getting that.
Yeah, she wasn't far off. It's a matter of millimetres this game, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And a good slice of luck. Another good bowl. Pretty to watch. Is it 4, was it?
4, 3, 4, 4.
Looked like a full fist, but it might have only been 4. 5.
There was a story, I think it was Johnny Lang, who had a finger missing. And he'd put his hand up and he'd go, handful. And his opposition would say, but you've only got 4 fingers up there. He said, yep, handful. As full as my hand is. I'm pretty sure that was Johnny Lang.
Yeah, that was 5 shots, 23-5. Your 2 boys are playing in the district men's, I believe, Lawman.
Yes, Ian's playing lead and my microphone keeps slipping, I think. Gary's, Ian, who's the eldest son, he's leading, and Gary, the youngest one, he's playing 2.
And who's their skip?
Look, I'm not 100% sure. But I heard they had a rough trot this morning. Played good, but didn't. I don't know whether they didn't get the win or it was just made tough for them with the far north Queensland team.
Nice ball from Caroline there. Jack high and holding shot.
It is Desi Can, is it? Yeah, Desi Can. Do you want me to read those out? No, not really. Okay. Yeah, in answer to your question there, Scotty de Jong playing 3 and I just
Des Can.
Des Cam, yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
That's a fairly strong
Des
side.
Yeah, you'd think so on paper for sure.
Yeah.
Scotty's the ever consistent, and
Yes.
I think he picked up 2 state titles last year in the state championships. And I was a little surprised to see him playing in the Premier League as a lead for Helensvale. I would have thought they would have had him in a position as in 2 or 3, and I know they're strong, but we also know how strong Scotty is. A giant of a man for his size.
Be a good jockey. In fact, I think he was going to be a jockey at one stage, wasn't he? I remember talking to him once. It was one of the prospects in his mind.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Well, Condamine's starting to hit back.
Yeah, well, they got 2 or 3 there.
2, depending on if Brenda's bowl at the front there is from the jack. Another good bowl. Makes 3. Righto, Karen. She going to upset the apple cart. Just going to get caught. Oh, got the wick and going to cut it back to maybe just the 1.
No apologies.
It's all part of the game. Do you reckon bowls will make the Olympics in Brisbane?
I don't think there's enough countries for it to happen, but they've got plenty of time to make it happen.
If they hold an Olympics the way it's going at the moment.
Sorry?
If they hold an Olympics at all in Brisbane the way it's going at the moment.
Well, that's true. And if it does go ahead, I mean, all right, world bowls have the potential to make it an Olympic sport. I'm not saying it will be, but there are a lot of the smaller participant countries.
Robbie
if
doesn't.
they can get them involved and maybe even finance them to a certain amount, it shouldn't be cost a fortune to finance that. And you probably get one of the bowls manufacturers to underwrite something there as well. So there's plenty of potential.
Well, when you see some of the Olympic sports that have been introduced, like rock climbing and hip hopping and all sorts of things that
good for
wouldn't
them,
surprise me.
Yeah.
Oh, bad luck.
Good effort.
Good try, but she's knocked Karen's bowl in for shot.
Pounder weight. Struck to weight again.
Okay, Wendy, how are we going to get that black and white bowl out of there without pushing the jack too far?
Weight was right, always too wide, eh?
Those weighted shots are difficult, aren't they? Probably one of the hardest shots in the game, I would say. What do you reckon?
Yeah. On this pace, I would think, yeah, not that difficult, but not easy.
Yeah. There's Vince Calabrese back online again. Thanks, Vince. We appreciate your support, mate. He's watching from Leppington, Sydney. And Chris Monk, good afternoon, gents. Love this comp. Great to see some of the best from all over. We agree. Thanks, Chris. And Marty Scott says that Marty Scott Downs boys will be live streamed first up in the morning. Okay.
Is that what we said?
I'm not sure. That's what Marty seems to think.
Yep, he's right. Fraser Coast Downs.
Right.
She stood that one up well.
Bit of cloud covers taking a bit of that glare out of the carpet.
Thank God. And from me. That was blinding me.
Right, here comes radar. Gail Crompton. Right on line again. Not quite the length.
Beautiful line. Yep, this is well pointed.
Yeah.
It's a fraction heavy. Give it a chance.
Gold Coast still holding.
From all accounts, this should be close.
This is a better length. They certainly run away when they start to go, don't they?
Here we go. Troy Jones, watch him from Prague. Welcome aboard. And maybe you can tell us, do they play bowls in Prague?
Well, I know they play football. I used to play for a team called Prague in Sydney in the First Division soccer competition down there.
There you go. And Troy's probably from Australia anyway, living in Prague. Let's, give us the drum, mate. And Ed Evans, could we have an update on the other teams, please? Not yet. But we'll do our best for you.
Rex Hawkins asks what type of surface is it? It's a carpet. As to what type of carpet, I can't tell you the exact type. Unless Robbie knows. Do you know, Rob?
I can find out. What type of carpet is this? What type of carpet?
Okay, it's got a few of us puzzled. So we're going to the experts in the clubhouse to find out for you, Rex.
How are you, mate? Good to see you. You good?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here, but Lorman keeps getting kisses from girls all the time. I don't know. All right, Karen's just knocked that bowl back to Caroline's multicoloured rainbow bowl. So Condamine now holding one.
We've just found out it's green gauge 1000.
There you go, Rex.
We knew Billy Cornelius would know everything. He's not listening.
Okay, Bolivia.
Tight.
Bit tight, yep.
Inside walk.
Oh,
Bit like
here we
this.
go, here we go. Oh dear. No one's calling it.
You wouldn't have took it.
Well, they reckon they've still got it, Condamine. Okay. Wendy might try and knock that bowl of Bolivia's out. Fall in for 2. Doesn't want to knock her own out. No.
One more turn.
One roll over. Not a happy camper. This has got a better line.
Fraction wide for that
Come
weight.
back in. Sit off that.
But that was the idea.
No, can Wendy correct her mistake? Starting to kick back, but probably a bit too long as well. One to Gold Coast.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Chris Monk's asking who left Lawman in charge.
Of what?
He's in charge of Lawman.
If you're doing nothing in the next few days, we'll get you down here, mate. Just give me a call. We'll talk. It's a love job, but you've got nothing else to do, I'm sure.
Yeah, the pay's not good. The hours aren't real flash either, but we're having a good time.
All the water you can drink. Who have we got here? Troy Jones, he's not sure whether they have bowls in Prague. I'm on holiday from Aussie, good guess. This is a large football club, FK Victoria Ziskov. A few minutes away, watching while eating breakfast. Enjoy your trip, mate. Enjoy the bowls.
Nice toucher from Brenda Thompson. Using her dynamic 3s, aero bowls. Well, Chris has replied, mate, would love to, but Robbie would have a heart attack with how many naughty words would slip out. You would need a 30-second delay if I'm on.
That can be arranged.
Michael says, thanks for the commentary, guys. And Mary Ingram, watching in Fife, Scotland. We worked out it was early in the morning in Ireland, a little bit earlier in the day, so I guess it's a bit later in the morning now in Scotland.
I could be in Scotland in August, having a trip back to the UK, late July. I'll have myself a game of bowls while I'm over there.
Nice. Have another game of Crown.
I'll have a muck around with the Crown and see if I can get a fair income game of a flat, as they call it.
Thanks, Mary. 7:30 a.m. in Scotland, in Fife. So should be having a breakfast about now. Oh, Amsterdam. Goodness. Go the Hawks players watching from Amsterdam. Mark Gillette, an anniversary follower.
Good on you, Mark.
You getting giddy from spinning around the world, Warman?
Who, me?
Yeah, Amsterdam, Scotland, Ireland,
I
Canada.
I thought you meant with my trip. No, yeah. Yeah, Canada.
Okay, Brenda holding shot for the Gold Coast at the moment. And we've got Florence Henderson with her tail of twos. Florence is from Dalby.
G'day, Mark Rooney. Hope you're well.
I think I pronounced that wrong. It's Dalby, isn't it?
It would be Dolby.
Not
Yeah.
Dalby. Dalby.
Tomato, tomato.
Yep. Okay. Florence sending one down on her forehand. And she's coming in close. Just a bit too long.
What's that, 2 Gold Coast? No.
The red one's Condamine, I think. Yeah, those 2 reds are both Condamine bowls. Or is that a maroon? It's hard to tell in this light. I can't tell.
No. That light is piercing.
Yeah. We know Gail Crompton's bowl is a maroon bowl.
There we go.
And they're the blue stickers. So that's Gold Coast. So it might be just, 2 for Gold Coast.
2 Gold Coast, yeah. It's Wednesday today, Mark. You must have tied one on if you're recovering from Windsor last Saturday, Sunday. But you're entitled.
And welcome David Baker. Finally made it with a big smiley face. Hi guys. So he's just tuned in. Looks like 3 now to Gold Coast. And Wendy sending down her last. A little bit wide. Well,
1 out, 1 in.
yeah, I think it's another Gold Coast bowl. Yeah, 3. And measure for 4th. Quite. 4 to Gold Coast.
We lost the clock on the screen for the countdown earlier.
Only 3.
What time is it now? 20 to 4?
Yep. David asked where are we streaming from tomorrow. No, not here, David. We're over at Musgrave Hill for the men's District 4s. Second day of the men's District 4s over there. And if
There's
you've just
another
tuned
well-pointed bowl.
Yes, if you just tuned in, David, you will probably have avoided some of the hassles we've had today. Robbie doesn't have a lot of hair, but he's tore out whatever he did have.
Twice. That's unbelievable for it to happen twice.
I know, unreal. Two good bowls from Brenda, two Gold Coast.
There's another good one.
Yep, Radar Crompton. The rink next door to us, Condamine, are celebrating one shot that they've just got. Oh, bad luck. Inside edge would have been better.
Yeah, cut it back. That's a good start.
It's pulling up a bit short this time, Gail. Right on line again, course.
It's going to take off.
And away she goes.
It's looking a little vulnerable now. Wants one amongst the 3. Yeah, should be playing to sit on that. I'll pop it out.
That red ball. Standing on its edge, so it'll run. It gets hit. And there it goes. Oh, just missed.
Good ball here.
Nice one from Florence. Got shot. Top ball. High fives.
There's Bolivia clapping that too.
One thing I've noticed here today, Lawman, is the sportsmanship amongst all the players.
Yep.
Been good to watch.
Yep, always good to see that. This will change it. Nope. Two good bowls there and no luck, eh? But they're in there.
Yeah, that's right. It's running off again.
Another waste of good weight. And we all do it.
Comes a bit of afternoon sun again. Not far off the horizon, but the sun's making its last hurrah before it goes down.
Any of you out there who would like to get the opportunity to play on this surface, the Enduro Pairs is organised by Billy Cornells, the bowls coordinator here, and it's played once a month. It's usually around the second or third week in the month on a Monday. 4 games of 12 ends, 3 bowl pairs open, and I think May and June will be out and back in July because of obviously the commitments with Bowls Queensland State Championships and Bowls Australian Open. But yeah, I'm sure if you wanted to play in this Enduro Pairs that they hold here, Billy will accommodate you. But I'd suggest you get in early.
Bolivia going for a bit of weight here, is she? Yeah, weighted shot.
She's got enough weight for it to stand up. That's that shot you were talking about before, so hard on this.
Yeah, they are.
It is. She's taking the one. Oh, yeah.
On the Condamine.
Well, their goal now is to get to double figures.
Yes.
And I'm sure that they would sign for that right now. One.
28-6 on the 15th end on the rink we're watching. 66-17 on the big board after 43 ends of 54. If you're wondering about Caroline's shorts, unfortunately she tore them earlier today and didn't have a change of clothes, and she was most embarrassed that she'd be on the TV rink this afternoon. Okay, Brenda's second bowl.
All of the Condamine teams got the chance to get into double figures here. Just string a couple of ends together.
Yeah, there's still plenty of ends to go. So time might be the problem.
You'll be itching to get out there, aren't you? Just watching all this.
Have a roll. Yeah, you do, don't you? Although a beer sounds better.
$20 to 5 now, Alan. Is she talking time?
Yeah, would have been.
Yep. Thanks, Di. beer o'clock.
Nice bowl from Sharon. Holding 2. Gail Crompton. Club Tweed bowler. Just won the senior singles on the weekend.
And drawn second shot.
And even winning the senior singles at Club Tweed's quite a feat when you look at some of the other players female players that play at Club Tweed. Kira Burke beat, name's gone. I'll think of it, and then when I'm not thinking of it, it'll come out. Chloe Stewart, of course. Kira Burke beat Chloe Stewart.
Yep, I do remember seeing that now.
In the open singles. When you've got players of that calibre in a club, winning the senior singles is certainly a feat in itself.
Equally the men, I think. Did Max Jeffrey just win the open singles?
He won the open singles.
The senior
That's the second
open?
or third time he's won the club championships.
Doesn't surprise me. Good bowler, good bloke.
Australian Open over 60s pairs champion twice.
Yep. I remember him knocking us out once. Him and
Neville Jenkins.
Neville, yeah. Yeah, they certainly out-bowled us. Actually, the Law family have been doomed with Max in there. Max played with Kurt Brown in the district pairs probably 5 or 6 years ago, may even be a bit more. And they touched Staggs and myself up in the final. The following year, my 2 boys front up against them in the final. And just got beat after being well down. They fought back real well.
Nice.
And both games played of a night time, and you know, you just don't get the pace of the green down there of a night time that
changes.
You would want during the day. But hey, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing in the tops. The day after that's finished, I'm on the Big Bird. Off to the UK to a family reunion.
Nice. How long you been out here, Lawman?
Only 50 years.
Only 50.
I'm not going back.
So you're almost a local.
I am. Actually, somebody said to me the other day, I've never heard a pom sound as much like an Aussie. And this was an English guy who said this to me, who I've known for many years. And I was born in Wigan. And I've never really had a Wigan accent as such, because the family moved around a lot. We were in Germany, south of England, and then I lived in Wigan 11 years, so that's probably the reason I've got this mongrel accent. Thanks, Christine. Here's the latest off the press. Bundaberg 58, Port Curtis 33 on 47 ends. Mackay 59, Tropical Far North Queensland 24 on 45 ends. Central Queensland 36, Burnett 46, that's on 42 ends. And Fraser Coast White 45, Leichhardt 39, and that was on completion of 46th end. Thanks, Christine. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Condamine took 1 on that last end, so they've got the mat. Getting close to that double figures mark. 28-7. 5 ends to go. Only 2. Oh, 18 they play, do they?
18.
Oh, okay, sorry.
for you, Di. It's 4:52 here. Well, Condamine pick up a 1 and a 2 here, and they've got their small goal, double figures.
Caroline edging it back in. Never does the bowl any good though, no matter how much you gesticulate on the carpet.
Same when you talk to them. I did see a set of bowls with ears on.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, it was their logo. Good idea.
Oh no, mine never
Still
listen.
don't listen.
This is looking good from Sharon. Coming in nicely. Will it pull up? Just run through. Looks like 2 still to Gold Coast. And Gail putting another one in there. 3 to Gold Coast.
Pleasure, David Baker. See you, boys.
Sharon and Gail's bowls are very hard to distinguish in this light.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's Gail's bowl off to the right, holding shot. And Sharon just running through. But the stickers, Gold Coast have got the blue stickers. And Condamine blue and red.
Here's the shot.
Oh, she's going
Once.
away. That's Condamine.
Well, that's one of the 3 they need. Here's another one.
It's got a nice shape to it.
Great bowl.
And great bowl. Lovely bowl. Just missing a toucher. It's certainly a counter.
Going to be hard to get at too. The only thing they can hope there is get rid of the bowl in the in front of those 2. Give themselves a chance.
And if the jack does move, it'll come over to those, the maroon and the red bowl, standing off to the right there. One of each team.
It's not going to bend, is it? Hey, mate.
Right, Florence trying to increase the number, make it 3.
Well, it'll certainly dip there. It's all down to weight.
She just needed the edge. Karen Goldsworthy trying to do her best to disrupt that. Oh, bad luck.
That's
Will
all right.
fall in.
Let's give him the chance now.
It's opened it up. And the evening from Christchurch, Anne Simpson. Evening, Anne. And what are they? 2-3 hours ahead of us. 5 be 8 o'clock over there. Great viewing, thank you. 2 hours out of daylight saving. Right. I'm over there in daylight saving time, so between Queensland and New Zealand it's 3 hours, and that's in the head of back in the head of my head.
Just ask Robbie. He knows.
He's a Kiwi. Dunedin, Robbie?
Oh, tight. Avoid that. She's got a shoal.
Oh, she'll kick off Karen's. Still one of Brenda Thompson's bowl there on the left, the purpley bowl. Holding it back to 2 shots for Condamine.
Here we go.
Having a run at it.
The bomber.
As you said, she is not afraid of a run. Only just missed. Really, it's good practice, isn't it, at this stage?
Won't stop her from going again.
Yeah.
Even if she got her own on the inside, she'd probably end up killing it.
Bit of confidence in driving if she can put it out. Here she goes again. Oh, we've got someone in front. Just missed. It's hard to keep remembering that camera. Well, there goes the bell. And they got to 9. Not
Beaten
quite
by
10.
the bell.
Beaten by the bell. So 28-9 on the rink we're watching. And at the moment, 72-19 on the big board, but that'll probably change when Robbie updates all the scores. So a good win for Gold Coast, Coast-Tweed. I think that leaves them still undefeated, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. I'm not sure if they've won on all rinks, but this particular rink have.
They have they? Right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the bowls today, and we do apologise for some of the interruptions we've had. None of it our fault or Robbie's fault. It's one of those electronic things that happen to circuit breakers, and we've had to restart twice now, which is quite unusual. So we do apologise for viewers who have been interrupted in their viewing, but beyond our control, unfortunately. But Robbie's done his best. He's got us back online both times, and we thank him for all his hard work. Well, tomorrow, the live streaming, we move over to Musgrave Hill for the men's district sides. And it should be some good viewing over there, Lorman.
And we kick off at 8:30. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Got to catch up with your boys while you're over there.
No, they're all week at Broad Beach.
Broad Beach, are they?
Oh, they certainly are for the first 3 days, and obviously they need to get in the top division to stay there.
Yep.
And other divisions, second, third down, whatever, will be distributed to other clubs, and predominantly Musgrave.
Well, these are the best Queensland has to offer.
Other clubs.
So you're going to be assured of some good bowls tomorrow if you tune in and join us for the Gold Coast-Tweed live streaming service. We'd like to thank you and thank also the live streaming from the Bowls Gold Coast-Tweed media team and Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and Australian Secure Capital Fund, ASCF, Gold Coast Australia and their promotion of sport on the Gold Coast. Experience Gold Coast and Australian Secure Capital Fund are the major sponsors of the 2024 Bowls Queensland District Sides Championships, and we would like to thank them for their ongoing support. We'd like to thank the host club too, Paradise Point, for making their facilities available for these 2024 District Sides games. It's been an excellent venue here. We'd also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, who are going to be very busy from now on, and all the volunteers for their support of this event. Special thanks to Bowls Queensland Match Committee for their work behind the scenes.
And to our sponsors who sponsor Bowls Queensland, a big thank you to Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. Thank you for your generous, and we look forward to saddling up again tomorrow.
So that's myself, Alan Law, Les Rootsey and Robbie Allen. Thank you for your support today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Want an investment that can provide a monthly income? With Australian Secure Capital Fund, you can earn a 7.75% per annum return on a 12-month investment in their high-yield mortgage fund. All investments are secured by mortgages over Australian property, the funds are externally audited, and they don't do risky construction loans. Start investing today with a minimum $5,000 investment, distributions payable monthly, and no entry or exit fees. Invest better. Invest with ASCF. Call 13INVEST today or visit ascf.com.au.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.